Welcome back to the channel, magnificent eternal beings that we all are. I've been away for a little while. I think I haven't uploaded for about 6 weeks or so. I've been doing a move and to a different location, as you can probably see and hear. It's been a challenging time for selling up everything and making big moves, and the space wasn't available for me to upload any videos regularly. But now I'm in that space and now I'm ready to carry on. The videos will be uploaded more regularly now. So you also will notice that I've changed the channel name, and it's because it's not about me, it's not about my name and this character I play and whatever else. It's about all of us, it's about you. So I changed it to Refined Self, which means refined as in we are refining ourselves, and to re-find yourself, the true, eternal, magnificent being that we all are. And it's a journey, and there's no real destination. I feel it might sound a bit cliche saying that, but I don't think it's about having a destination. It's all about the journey itself and what it unfolds for us. And I'm sure many of you are feeling that the journey is becoming a little bit more, how shall we say, intense, enlightening, magical, tough sometimes, very challenging, extremely challenging, downright hard, tough. But in it all, the ups and downs and the rounds and the roller coasters, there is something unfolding, something magical and beautiful, and something that a lot of us do feel. I'm sure you feel it. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you feel this change, this, I don't like this word evolution, but we'll go with that sort of word, that sort of feeling. It's like I've always said, yeah, we use language to come out of language. We're not like the mind. We use the mind to come out of the mind. We're not these bodies, so we'll use the body to come out of the body. And while we're using these tools, if you want to call it that, that's been imposed upon us, that's been causing us restriction, we come out of the restriction. We come out of the restriction back to freedom. And as a recap, that's what this channel is about. That's what this message is about. And that's what I'm trying to convey to people, that it's a journey back to our total freedom, what we truly are. Now, it doesn't matter what the restriction is, how it's come about and what's been done to us or this and that. I've done that for years in the past and moaned about our oppression and our enslavement, if you really want to go down those roads. But if we keep focusing on those things of what, you know, how we are, you know, oppressed and how we are put down and how we are, you know, ultimately enslaved, it's not really going to get us anywhere. Well, it didn't get me anywhere anyway. And I spoke about those things for many, many years, and I decided it was not the way forward, and it was keeping me in a low state, a low vibration, if you even want to call it that. It was like going round and round in circles. You know, it was like trying to gain more knowledge, more wisdom, more this, more that, more information. What's this? What's being done to us? How's this? Why is that? And you just go down so many different rabbit holes with things, and you end up crazy after a little while. And you're just like, what? Where is this going? Where is this leading? What is happening to me? But ultimately it is about our freedom, and I feel freedom is our highest aspiration, along with unconditional love, which I have always sensed as the prevailing power, the divine behind everything, which is unconditional love. And when we come back to our hearts, into that center point which we are, and we remember who we truly are, there's our freedom. On the way to that, we are programmed, we have beliefs running, we have all of these things that are interfering with remembering who we truly are. And it's uncovering that and peeling back the onion layers slowly but surely, and sometimes quickly. There is quick methods and processes and techniques that can help one really shed all of these layers. But ultimately, there is patience behind it, and there is a journey to unfold, because like I said, it's not about the destination. It really is about unfolding it all and watching it all play out, and actually coming back and enjoying it and having fun with it once again, and having that peace inside and that calmness and that stillness of what we truly are. And ultimately, it is that remembrance of how truly powerful we are, and how we can express that power through unconditional love, through our ways that we want to express ourselves on this journey, how we want to show up, what we want to do, how can we be of service to everyone and everything around us. And even though we've got these methods and techniques and processes to use, ultimately we don't need none of it. It is remembrance of the true self through the process of being aware. And unfortunately, or fortunately, just depending on the way you want to look at it, we do have to use these things to come out of it. So these processes and techniques and methods sometimes can be a little bit taxing and a little bit boring for people to hear. It's like, I don't want to do the internal work. I want to just be free. I just want to do this, or I just want to change my circumstances, or I just want to have better relationship, or I want to change my job, or want to have a business, or whatever it is for you. But if you've been trying that to have better relationships, or try a different business, or try these different things, and you're still in a place of stuck, I don't know what to do, but I don't want to do the internal work, we can actually make it fun along the journey. Because especially me, like I'm quite a humorous person, and I do like fun and joy, and I do like to laugh and not take it too seriously. But I do get caught in it, you know. I'm not perfect. We all get caught in it. But it's like, over the years, I've watched many different things, and I've come across so many different people, and I've travelled the world watching people, sitting in seminars, and you know, listening to people in groups, and you know, sort of even watching the gurus and things like that, and being in their company and whatever else. I've done that many years ago. I would always find it boring, to be honest. It was like, yeah, okay, I got to do the internal work. Even the word work, I was like, oh no, work, I got enough of that going on in my life. What do I want to do any more work for? So I shied away from doing it, and I did do a lot of spiritual bypassing, especially through plant medicine and things like that, and you know, long periods of meditation, like 6 to 8 hours sometimes in a day I'd be doing meditation. Bypassing. I wasn't actually getting to the crux of my issues. And it was in the being bored of watching people talking in such a mundane way, and no disrespect to anyone when I say this, I really don't mean it, but it was just boring for me. And when I talk to people and I say to them about, like, you know, how to clear yourself and doing internal work and all that, you know, you get the eye roll and, you know, oh, whatever, I ain't got time for that, and I get it. I really do get it, because we've been wrapped up in this little life that we think we're living, in this body that we think we are, and you know, we're very busy, you know, doing this and doing that, and you know, who really has time to go and do internal work? But we do have time, and some of these processes can be quite quick. You know, if you can set yourself even just 10 minutes a day to do something for the self, to clear yourself of whatever it is, to remember who you truly are just that little bit more, it does have a profound effect when it's done daily. When we get into a consistent place of doing these things, and doing it with a little bit of, I don't like the word discipline at all, it's a little bit harsh, but let's use that word for a moment, a little bit of discipline. Just every day showing up for yourself, just for, like I said, for 10 minutes, and doing some work inside. Now, like I said a minute ago, I don't like the word work either. I don't actually like English language at all, but it's what we got to use. So if we can allow ourselves to have a little bit of time just for ourselves, the level of freedom that you actually can experience just from doing a little bit of processing on yourself is transformative. It really is. I am testimony of it. I really am. It's like, I've been working with my teacher for about 15 months now, and he's shown me a lot of different things to what I was doing. And I've picked that up now, and I'm carrying it forward, and I'm working with others, and I'm seeing the processes work, not just for me, but for many other people. And when I'm seeing these processes actually working, it's given me the confidence to actually sit here and say, do you know what? It really does work. I've become so peaceful and so calming over a short period of time. It's quite amazing, actually. I've been doing this internal work, if you want to call it that, for about 20 years, but it's only been the last maybe say 18 months or so it's really ramped up, because I've been shown these different techniques and processes that I have talked about in previous videos. But we're going to go forward now and talk about them a little bit more. But I'm also going to talk about a lot of different things, just life in general and whatever else. I'm not just going to do these techniques and talk about these processes. Like I said, it gets a little bit boring. It's like once you've got a process, it's like, yeah, okay, I can do that. And I'm also just recapping as well that I am here to offer coaching and what do you want to guidance, if you want to call it that, or just a helping hand, because even the word coaching now has got really cliche and it's been like so watered down and played with, and as a lot of things do in this earth, this realm, this world, whatever we want to call it, things become that little bit popular and then they get infiltrated and messed with and pulled about. But again, look, it's just words. But again, we use those words to come out of words. My contact details are in the description below. You can email you can go to the website and have a little look on there. And I do offer actually a free introductory call. So if you want to have a call just to check out, see if we could work together, if you wanted to go down those roads, see if you wanted to expand yourself that little bit more, and if you got stuck with different things, you just need a bit of a nudge that way and a bit of a nudge that way, because that's all we're really doing. We're not really teaching in a way. All we're doing is nudging someone, yeah, because it's all within you. All the power, all the strength, all the love, all the peace, all the calmness, everything you need is truly within you. And I know 1,000, 10,000, 100 other thousand people have said all this, but it is true. It really does reside in you. Everything does. And it's like I said, once we clear these interferences and let that true self come through, miracles become daily and even hourly, and by the minute, and life becomes a miracle itself. The vitality of life comes through once again. The love pours out through us once again. And you become that, you know what, I can do this. I can achieve what I want to do while I'm here. And I can truly remember that I truly am an unconditional, eternal loving being. So as we learn to come out of our beliefs and our programs that have been holding us back for so long, and we start to embody it, and we start to come back to ourself and what we want, then what happens is we can start showing others, and we can have something like we'll call it the 100 monkey effect, where it just bounces out. Because we all do need each other. We can go it alone on a lot of different things, and that's great, and being solo is an absolutely fantastic thing. I was on my own for a very long period of time, in retreat, if you want to call it, in renunciation, in meditation for many, many years, and I needed that, and a lot of us do. But ultimately, we do need each other to go forward. We do need community, even if that's just on here, just through the internet. That's absolutely fine. But community will help strengthen each other. We need each other to bounce off as well. You know, it's not just about like, you know, please help me, I need your help, I need this help, you know. And that's great at times. We all need that, but we all need to come back and stand in this true power that we are. And the world is becoming that little bit more challenging. and sometimes very, very challenging. But we can work our way through this because something magical is truly unfolding for us all. And as we embody it all, and as we truly step into our power and watch this, what our spirit, our soul, our eternal being, whatever words you want to call it, shows us the way, as we clear ourselves, my word, what's going to happen is absolutely beautiful. And I feel it, and I know others are feeling this too. So let's see what unfolds. Let's see where we go with this. And let's start enjoying it. Stop taking it so seriously. And let's have fun with life. So until the next video, I wish you very well indeed. Much love.